Thanks for tuning in to the Notary Entrepreneur. My name is Jeff Veal. On this channel, we talk about all things entrepreneurial and all things notary. And right now, I've been going heavy on the notary stuff. We're going to get more into entrepreneurial things that apply to a wider range of people as I proceed, as I make more videos. So today, we're going to talk about how to not get your apostilles rejected. And we're going to talk about how to make your loan closings go a whole lot smoother. And I want to share something that I implemented. And this is also going to give you a heads up to help understand things that you need to do so that you have a smoother, more successful loan closing situation. So we're going to start with the apostille. So I'm the type of person where I don't read books on how to swim. I jump in the swimming pool and I start trying to figure it out, and then I read the books. And so that's how I did on this apostille learning curve. I've had a lot of apostilles rejected, and now I figured it out. So I have a special thing for you today. If you email me at jeffsmobilenotary6@gmail.com, JEFF, the letter S like Sam, mobile notary, the number 6@gmail.com. Let me know that you're interested in my program. Every time you have an apostille, you send me the template filled out by your customer. Tell me you want the template. I'll send you the template. And then for me to review your apostille before you send it in, $40. And I'm going to send you I'll let you know if it's acceptable. And I'll also let you know exactly what you need to say or what needs to be included for your apostille to be accepted. So that's the first order of business. Second order of business is loan signings. I know a lot of you notaries out there, you all love these loan signings. To me, they're a headache. They are a headadeche. I just had one title company contact me yesterday. I accept the job, and she tells me the wrong date. So I planned my day around this closing, which actually turns out to be for tomorrow, which actually cost me some money because I probably would have ran the jobs. But I said to myself, you know what, that's okay, because where I'm at in my business right now, I'm trying to elevate myself out of actually doing the work of the business and more turn this into a business, because I started this business not to create a job for myself, which is cool, but that's not my goal. My goal is to be a business owner, a business creator, and be full-time working on entrepreneurial pursuits. So, but it gave me time to make this video. And so I just want to list some things that you can share with these title companies, with these signing agencies. If you don't share them with them, they're at least things that you can be aware of so that you're a little bit more aware for every time that it comes time to do a loan package. And this particular one that I'm talking about, I got my laptop here because this is going to guide me. This is what I sent to the title company to let them know to basically be ready, and things that they need to know so that they can be ready and help me and their customer have a better experience. Now, whether they read it or not, maybe they will, maybe they won't, but at least it puts me in a stronger position when they mess up, because I can say, well, I did let you know these things in advance. You had days to straighten these out, these things, fix these things, which is always helpful and beneficial to you and me as the notary. So let me get into it. Let me drop some heat. Let me drop some game on you. So number one, This one you're going to see a lot of times when you get closing documents that come from other states. They use these pre-formatted documents that have other states already listed in them. So, like I'm in Illinois, and the documents came from Florida. They used to use them in Florida, so they'll say state of Florida and let you fill in the county. So it's a good thing to remind them to update the documents. These title companies are a mess. A lot of times they are so unorganized. You probably already know. Drop your horror stories of working with title companies in the comments. Number 2, document return method. I say, unless you request otherwise, I will return the completed documents to the same email we've been communicating through. Please confirm when they are accepted. If I don't receive confirmation, I will assume you need them quickly and mail the originals back. Because what happens a lot of times when you finish and they want you to scan the documents back, they're busy. They don't say yes or no. Okay, we've looked them over. Everything is all good. So you're letting them know, like, look, you got to communicate with me. You got to let me know that you're going to tell me if they're accepted or not, because I got other things to do rather than sit here with your documents waiting for you to tell me whether you want me to mail them back to you or not. And if you don't, I'm just going to send them back to you. That's the clarification that you're getting on number 2. Number 3, the scanning process. Now, what I do, I don't have one of these big jumbo printers. I go to FedEx. And at FedEx, you can only scan currently. It didn't used to be this way, but currently you can only scan between 10 to 20 pages at a time. So one time, one of the last jobs that I did, they didn't like the fact that it might have been a 200-page document. I sent like multiple files, probably 10, 20 files, because I could only send like 15 pages at a time. So I'm just letting them know, like, look, you got to let me know if you want me to drop these all in a Google Drive so you can open them all at once or something like that. Otherwise, I'm sending you multiple documents. That's just how I roll. Maybe you're in a better situation where that's not an issue and you can send them all at once. Number 4, special instructions for specific pages. They need to let me know if there's anything that they want me to call attention to with the signer. Here's a good example. Here's one where we got messed up. Guy was cool as hell though. The customer was cool as hell, but they told him that he could fill out some of the documents online. So when I might have talked about this in the previous video. So when I got there, he only signed certain documents. He didn't sign all of the documents that I had for him because he said he filled them out online. So here's the mistake that I made, or how you don't make the same mistake. So when you're sent out, your job, your loyalty is to the person that's paying you or the entity that's paying you. So what I should have done was not take the person's word for it and call the title company or whoever and say, hey, client is saying that he signed some of these documents online already. Do you want him to sign them again or whatnot? Because I didn't do that. I took the customer's word for it and it ended up having to go back. So that was my mistake. So number 5, contact information for questions. So what I do, here's a hot tip for you people who like to, be extra ready before and learn, or read the book on swimming before you start swimming. This is what you learn in the pool. This is one of the things I learned in the pool. So I carry a case of paper clips. And so when I'm going through the 200 pages, if the customer has a question and they're not sure about something, I put a paper clip on it. And then at the end, when we get down to the end, now we go back to all the pages that are clipped and we call the lawyers or title company or whoever is doing this and ask them questions so they can ask all their questions all at once. So now the opposite is if you called every single time that the customer ran into a question about one of the documents. Now imagine, do you see how crazy that would be? You're not going to call no 5 times. So when you do it at the end, it's just better, you know. And so also in this 5th point that I send in this email is requesting that they have somebody ready or a phone number that I can call just in case the customer has any questions about the document. Because, you know, these places, sometimes they get busy, they're not available, they're at lunch. And you would think that they've done, this is what they do. You would think that this is what they do and that they know what they're doing and they're good at it. But these 5 things are the main issues that you see when you're doing loan packages that consist of 100 to 300 pages where they need you to scan the document, print, scan, and mail the document in. So that's it. Hit the like button. Use that big old fat thumb that you got to hit that like button. That's the least that you could do. You getting all this training for free. The least that you could do is hit that like button. Leave a comment. If I'm doing a good job, if I'm helping you, I need to know. Give me more inspiration. I need it. It's not easy starting a YouTube channel and it feels like you're just talking to a device and nobody is out there listening. Help me out, because what I'm giving you on these videos, people are paying for and I'm charging people for. So thank you for tuning in to Jeffville, the Notary Entrepreneur. I'll see you on the next video. Peace.